Like, literally, at this point, the best guy you got is Andrew Yang, and only because he wants to buy people. Oh my god! Like, what a joke. Is there anybody left that still seriously thinks that the Democratic Party is actually running any legitimate candidates in this election? Anybody? Really? Like, at this point, are they not just acknowledging this is a fucking throwaway year? Come on. Alright. So it was a week-long battle. Right? And it's over now. So now we count the corpses. What happened? What is the aftermath of everything that happened? Well, unfortunately, one of you has decided to no longer be with us. That's everybody's right. I say this before. I've said it. I'll say this every time you guys decide to tell me that you're leaving. On a long enough timeline, you're all going to go. I'm going to say something to piss you off, and we'll be right here, but with you this time. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Hey, there are millions of channels on YouTube, and a lot of them are doing the same shit I'm doing. Hey, you know? But it was funny. Since he's not here, we'll talk about him behind his back. I don't give a shit. It's just, there was a couple of things that made me laugh, right? He said that he wasn't going to be watching anymore. He was going to unsubscribe and didn't know why he subscribed in the first place. Well, I can tell you why it was that you subscribed in the first place. The reason you subscribed in the first place is because the cartoon bear told you to come and watch me. And you went, I'll go watch that guy. And then you watched me, and you thought I was hysterical, and so wise, and totally logical, and just did everything you say is the best. And then I pissed on your golden calf. And now you're not going to watch me anymore. But it was the the cartoon bear. The cartoon bear told you to watch me. That was why you subscribed in the first place, because the cartoon bear told you to. Right? So, now you know. Jog your memory. And it occurred to me that this guy was very much a Trump supporter. I'm not going to say how I know this. I'm just going to say that I know it. Clues were dropped. There are clues, right? Guy's a Trump supporter, right? Well, I don't believe that the president believes the earth is flat. Here's why. The president reinstated NASA. Obama said, we're not going to do NASA anymore, right? We ain't doing anything with NASA, it's important, fuck it, right? So he shut down NASA. Donald Trump came by and said, no, space is very important. I think space is very important. We're starting NASA back up, right? So Donald Trump restarted your lie generator, right, so that it can continue to pump out falsities. And then not only that, but Donald Trump started a brand new branch of the military. And anybody else laughing hysterically right now? Yeah. Does anybody remember the name of the brand new branch of the military that Donald Trump is starting? Space Force, I believe it was. Space Force. Because there's so many dangers coming from right on the inside surface of the dome that we need to develop the Space Force to deal with not space. I don't think Donald Trump thinks the earth is flat. I think that if you were to meet Donald Trump and say, so what do you think about flat earth? Donald Trump would say, I think it's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm just guessing. But the man has told me over and over again how important space is to him. So, like, this is why I'm glad he's gone. I didn't want to say that and, like, you know, make my own fucking retarded Trump hater. You know, oh, Donald Trump thinks the earth is round. Like, then there's going to be the Democrats who hate Donald Trump because Orange Man bad. And then you're going to have the Republicans who hate Donald Trump because Earth flat. Flat earthers against Trump. Right? So I don't need to do that shit. So thank God that guy's fucking gone before we really start talking about Space Force. Because that, whoo, those were going to be some fucked up videos for him, I think. I don't know. But, yeah. So he's gone. I'm not going to say anything like good riddance. I think that guy needs to be listening to as many smart people on YouTube as possible. Hopefully he'll go back to Bering. Bering, if you're watching this, dude, please don't do a flat earth video, man. You got a lot of people. I mean, in your audience, with your size, I had one guy leave. You're going to probably have at least 100 that are going to tell you that they're leaving. And, that shit sucks, man. It cuts right down to your soul and just tickles it. So I would highly advise Bering, you know, like, cause you're a professional now, you're a pro at this. So you know, this is your livelihood. You can't piss away that 100 subscribers, you know. So please don't do a flat Earth video unless you believe in flat Earth. But then you're gonna piss away like everybody else. So I don't know. Maybe you should just stay away from the whole subject, Bering. I'm just throwing that shit out there. What else happened? I noticed a lot of the lefties that I have in my audience were totally on my side on the flat Earth thing. Like, it's another one of those odd byproducts of it. Like, now I know that, because there was one guy that, dude, I was done talking to him. I'm like, yeah, like it's been going on for years now, and I'm just at a point now where I'm just done talking to the guy because of cognitive dissonance. Like, you know, I can only deal with it for so long. So, you know, I was pretty much done just even bothering with his comments in the comment section. I was just going to skip it every time I saw it. And now, like, he's posted about how fucking silly he thinks the flat Earth thing is. So now I think instead of just not answering him anymore, what I'm going to do is I'll just go, yeah, but the Earth is fucking round, right? And, like, I'll just see how long I could just say that to him. And just see if, like, me just saying that to him just kind of, like, subconsciously works into his fucking brain and, like, makes him not be dumb on other shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I might try and run that experiment with him. I probably tainted it, but he doesn't really pay attention to the things that I actually say, so it really doesn't matter all that fucking much. My luck, though, this will be the thing, but I'm going to do it anyways. Like, he's going to be like, you fuck with me, and I'm going to be like, hey, but at least the Earth is round, right? And we'll see where it goes from there. I'm still going to do it no matter what. I really don't give a shit, but I'm going to do it no matter what, but it'll just be fun. It'll be fun to see what happens. Maybe he'll become a thinker. Free thinker. Because the Earth, hey, fucking Earth is round, right? Like, maybe that's what we just need to start doing. I don't know. Common ground. First, we must find common ground. Hey, the Earth is round, and oranges are yummy, right? So, right? No. Orange man, not yummy. No. We're not gonna eat him. No. Whole thing breaks down. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But another thing that I thought was interesting of you know, the kind of left-leaning people. Again, we're not talking about the lefties. We just talked about them. The left-leaning people. One of them that I gotta admit either has never commented before or has only commented like once or twice. And so not somebody that I recognized. I'm probably going to recognize now. But it was very nice. I'm going to say gal. I don't know. It seems like a lady. Again, I have ways of kind of guessing these things. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. Which is a funny story. But I'm not going to tell it now. It's actually documented. Anyways. So, yeah. This girl, you know, she was like, you know, look, I'm more center but left-leaning. And, you know, she's like, I really like your content. I think you're funny. And you know, even though we don't always agree on things, I can watch for the entertainment value of it and not get upset or offended. And that was cool. It was cool to have that, to know that there are people that are kind of left-leaning, right? But like that, just so you know, the people that I'm talking about when I'm talking about the leftists, they're the people that would tell you that since you're center left-leaning, they would tell you that you're a Nazi, just like all the rest of us. So, like, welcome to the club. We all get armbands every Wednesday. So, like, you and me are probably far closer in our political ideologies than even you and them. You know what I mean? So, right? It's like, I'm not trying to really reach you. You seem well-balanced and reasonable. You're a girl, and you're center left-leaning. Honestly, that's where, like, genetically, you should be. You should be center left-leaning. Men should be center right-leaning. We should be more control, and the money's important, right? And that sort of thing, that should be our deal. And you guys should be, but, there's poor people, and we should care about them. Like, that's you guys' thing. Caretaker, fucking worker. Like, that, genetically, that's how we're programmed. So, you saying that, I'm kind of like, oh, that's a girl that watches me, doesn't agree with everything, thinks I'm funny. Hey, not to minimize or anything like that, but it's just like, it's the way I perceive you guys' comments. I always kind of like to let you guys in as much as possible on how I'm perceiving your comments. Because I did mention that, I'm like, as perception, perception is now reality. Reality is no longer reality. Now perception is reality. So, it's kind of like, it doesn't really matter what I say. I'm not like, or she said that she liked me because she thought that I wasn't ever trying to be purposefully malicious. She said she thought I was fair, and that she never thought I was trying to be malicious. Which is, I always try to be fair. I always try to be fair. I do. And I don't have a malicious bone in my body unless you earn it. So, like, and I don't know any of these people that I usually talk about personally. So they, I don't like them. But that doesn't mean that I would be unwilling to give them the chance. It's just, I think they'd piss away the chance. Like, I just don't think they'd be interested in really trying to be my friend. You know what I mean? They'd be more interested in trying to make sure that I think like them, and then they'll be willing to be my friend. Like, that's kind of how that works. So, I don't have a malicious bone. I don't really care. So, yeah, I can just kind of laugh about it. But, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Just, I said, well, my maliciousness is really kind of moot. Because, my intention doesn't matter. It's everybody's perception. That's now reality. Again, the whole subject that I was talking about the whole week. Like, it's so awesome the way that I say these things and then you guys make your comments and, like, they're comments that are coming from a totally different place. But I'm still making, like, the same connections going, just kind of pointing these things out. Like, I kind of like, I like the idea of every time somebody says something to me, kind of making sure that they understand the broader implications of it. I think that kind of sparks creativity. Anytime you're getting people to start thinking, that's good. So, thinking. That's good. So, did you know there was a debate last week? I heard about it. I didn't watch it because I don't fucking care to. Like, I've seen. Did you see one? You've pretty much seen them all. The only thing that's important is the highlights. Everything else is fluff. All of the subjects, all of the questions, all of the fucking policy, all that policy or shit, that's all fluff. We're all in it now for this kind of shit.
Senator Sanders, I do want to be clear here. You're saying that you never told Senator Warren that a woman could not win the election.
That is correct.
Senator Warren, what did you think when Senator Sanders told you a woman could not win the election?
I disagreed.
If there's one thing I could say that I just generally hope for the future, because honestly, Democrat, Republican, honestly, I don't care. I just never want to have another pussy president. It's just all I want. Like, look at the way our tough-talking, tough-dealing fucking president is dealing with all these foreign countries, and look at where they're at right now. Iran's fucking falling apart, it's imploding. China ain't doing fucking great, and Russia ain't fucking said a word crosswise to us in years, right? Fucking North Korea is flexing their shit and doing fucking nothing, right? And here we just sit, going, hey, it's fucking yellow screen, bitches, I don't give a shit. Just sanction the shit out of you, right? Like, that shit's working. I don't know what to tell you. So I just don't want to have another pussy as a president. Now, you might want to decide if you're looking for the worst thing that I could possibly say with that. So I don't want to have a woman as a president. Look, I don't give a shit about that either. As long as she ain't a pussy. I'll take a strong woman. Like, I remember after the election, there was a couple of people, it was a man and a woman, and they're from this acting troupe, and they put on a play. And the play that they put on was exactly the transcripts of the fucking presidential debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Except, playing the part of Donald Trump was the woman. And playing the part of Hillary Clinton was the man. And it was very fun to watch. Because this chick, man, she was great. I fucking loved her. She came out, she had Donald Trump's attitude. Right? Like, she wasn't doing a Donald Trump impression. She was a woman acting out being like Donald Trump. The confidence, the cockiness, the brashness, the fucking attitude, right? And she learned her script, which was the answers that he gave to the questions. She had his mannerisms down, was doing that kind of shit, the whole fucking thing, right? Like, she was doing an impression of Donald Trump in that, but she was affecting Donald Trump's quirks. You know what I mean? Like, what? Unless you understand acting, you don't quite know the difference. But whatever. For those of you who do, the earth is fucking flat. Fine, whatever. So, and then the dude was Hillary Clinton. He was affecting all of her fucking, look and all that shit. Like, her fucking looks and just her bearing and the fucking way that she walked and the way that she talked and stuff like that. And then his script was all of her answers to the questions. And it was amazing. Because I'm sitting there watching this lady going, if she was really running for president, I would support her. Woman or not. Like, I love everything she's saying. And I love the way she's saying it. I was down. So, I'm fine with a woman. Fine with a man. I just don't want a pussy. And fucking, she asked him, point blank. Well, actually, I imagine that's the second time, because she said, to clarify, like all I have recorded is, to clarify, you didn't tell Senator Warren that a woman can't win this election. And he said, no, that's right. Yes, I did not. And she fucking turns to Elizabeth Warren. And I'm glad there was at least a falter in there. Like, I'm glad that there's still some sort of fucking shame involved, right, with these CNN people. She looks at Elizabeth Warren and goes, how did it make you feel when Bernie Sanders said that a woman can't win And what did he do? He just went and let her in. I'd have been like, hey, no, look at me. Shut the fuck up. You look at me. What the fuck did I just say to you? Dude, I would have been wicked pissed. Are you kidding me? Like, what? Like, what a fucking bitch. The only fucking one of them that actually has any balls on the goddamn stage is Elizabeth Warren. Technically.
I think you called me a liar on national TV.
What?
I think you called me a liar on national TV.
Let's not do it right now. You want to have that discussion, we'll have that discussion. You called me.
Bernie. What the fuck? Are you fucking shitting me? Did you call me a liar on national TV? What? Did you call me a liar on national TV? Bitch, you called yourself a Cherokee Indian for decades. Yeah! I called you a liar. Because I gotta tell you, she pulls that shit with Donald Trump. Are you calling me a liar? He's gonna look at her and go, you know why I call you Pocahontas, right? Like, Bernie. What the fuck? So even her balls is fucking stupid as shit. 'Cause seriously? Like that? About the dumbest fucking hand-wringing shit I ever fucking seen in my life. Do you call me a liar on national TV? I have to calm myself. This is a calming thing. When people stroke themselves, it's a calming thing, right? When you see me doing this, it's because I'm trying to calm myself. When she's standing there doing this shit, it's because she's nervous as fuck. She's holding her hands like that to keep them from visibly shaking on live TV as she's confronting Bernie Sanders, right? She's got to get to where he says, he's got to start to say some sort of denial to this for her to get angry enough to fucking actually be able to start pointing at him and shit. Like, dude, these people are all very well crafted. Like, this is all, again, if you understand the theater and acting, right? So, I think this is fucking amazing. Like, I'm laughing my ass off going, fucking, really? And then the best part has yet to come. Is there any, like, what? Any of them got any balls?
You told me. All right, let's not do it now.
I don't want to get in the middle of it. I just want to say hi, Bernie.
Yeah, good.
I don't want to get involved. I just want to say hi, Bernie. Fuck it. And he just wanted to say hi to Bernie too, not to Elizabeth, because fuck, that bitch is crazy. Dude, I fucking. I wish Tulsi Gabbard were still in it. Like, honestly, man. She was the only one that had any sort of guts. Like, I don't like her, because I don't like her policies. Like, I kind of looked into Tulsi Gabbard. I really don't like her policies. But I like her as a person. I could get behind, if Tulsi Gabbard, like, said, you know what, fuck this shit. If she flipped Republican, honestly, I could get behind her in 2024. Like, that ain't no fucking joke. I could literally get behind a turncoat if she decided to start talking the right shit. You know what I mean? If she just started saying things that were more rational and more well thought out and less fucking nonsensical, I would even accept her as a turncoat. Fuck yeah. Because as a person, I like her. She's a military. She's ex-military. Like, she fucking understands shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's in this. Like, I think she's Democrat because genetics. Center, left-leaning. That makes her a Democrat, unfortunately. But, like, nowadays, that also makes her a Nazi. So, you know? Like, maybe she could just go, look, I'm on the left side of the Republican fucking wing now. I'm a left-right wing. I'm ambidextrous. I'm left and right wing. I fly with both. But, like, she's got to give up the bullshit. And, man, I would totally support her. I like her as a person. I can't agree with fucking anything she believes beyond just her as a person. So, but, oh my God, just the fucking, really? Like, literally at this point, the best guy you've got is Andrew Yang, and only because he wants to buy people. Oh my God, like, what a joke. Is there anybody left that still seriously thinks that the Democratic Party is actually running any legitimate candidates in this election? Anybody? Really? Like, at this point, are they not just acknowledging this is a fucking throwaway year? Come on.